There is still a lot of scope. Don't lose that hope. Don't fall that slippery slope. All you have to is just chop chop. So hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel TopsyTipsy. I'm Aditi. So today's topic is very special to me because it is about when I moved in from my university to this country called Singapore. So the topic for today is few things I wish I knew before I shifted to Singapore. Let's get started. So the first and the foremost thing that I really wish I knew before entering Singapore was the culture and mannerisms of the place. Actually, I will give you a demo of what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm Aditi. What's your name? I'm a sophomore in NTU, and how about you? What are you studying here?
Hey,
From this conversation, it is pretty clear what I was doing wrong. I was just jumping into people's conversations without letting it happen naturally. Instead, what I should have done was I should have dived deep into the culture of the place, known more about the people and their mindset, and then take any action. The key observation from this experience of mine would be to observe the place, know the people, understand their culture, and it is only through observation will you be able to adjust to any place wherever you go. Adapting to a new place or a new environment is just like adding a color droplet to water. It takes time to dissolve, but it does happen eventually with time. So, just two key points that you should know: observe and learn, observe and learn, and that's it, nothing else. So, here's a fun fact about Singapore: satay in Singapore is like die, must try. You understand, nah? Never mind, lah. Can? So, what you just saw was the usage of some of the words that are present in the Singlish vocabulary, and that is also one of the second things that I really wished I knew before I came to Singapore. I was really happy about the fact that before moving to Singapore, I did not have to learn any other extra language because the most commonly spoken language is English. But later did I realize that I got my fact 1% wrong, and here's why. So there are certain words in the Singaporean English vocabulary that completely transform the meaning of a sentence or a comment. So what I would say is that just sit down, understand, learn, and look at the meanings of those certain words, so that because it will really help you a lot. And I really wish that someone had told me about this earlier, because it would have just changed the way I interacted or understood my local friends. So the next thing in the list will really blow up your mind, and that's because water in Singapore is clean. That means you can drink water from the tap and nothing will happen to you. So when I first came to Singapore as a tourist, and then when I came to Singapore again as a tourist, I was buying water. I was buying water for every day, and it was so freaking expensive. And no one told me, like, not even the shops told me that the water was hygienic to drink. It was only when I settled as a student in Nanyang Technological University, that's when the people and that's when my friends and the locals told me that the water was completely safe to drink. And that's when I realized that I was wasting my money in spending on water. What a joke. Why did I even do that? So please don't waste your money on water, because water from the tap in Singapore is safe to drink. So that's something that you should keep in mind. So the word safety brings me to the next topic about things that I just couldn't believe, or things that I wish I knew before moving to Singapore. And it's that Singapore is super safe. Now, when I'm saying Singapore is super safe, doesn't mean that it's 100% safe. You have to take responsibility for your belongings. But what I'm saying is that what I've seen people do is that they put the stuff on the table, go to the washroom, or go to any other place that they want to go to, come back again, and they will find the stuff at the exact same place, which was pretty mind-boggling for me because Singapore has made something that is impossible possible, and salute to a place like that. So one great fact about Singapore, and I'm a really big fan of this personally, is that Singapore has a great culture of hawker centers. And here's why. So generally in most countries, what happens is that the food courts that in shopping malls that have a large number of shops providing different options. So what Singapore has done is that it has different areas in the city dedicated to these small shops that sell different variety of food to different people. And what's great about these shops is that first, that they provide a large variety of food products. Second, they meet the food safety standards, that means they're completely hygienic. And thirdly, they're affordable. What else does a university student want? It's amazing. So there is one hawker center that I would really want you to go to if you come to Singapore, and it is called Lau Pa Sat. It is situated in the middle of the city, and it has like a million food options to choose from, be it the Turkish kebab or that Korean dessert that you've always wanted to try. So just try it out and tell me how your experience went in the comment section below. Okay, so it's now time for the last item from the list, and it's something personally very special to me, and you won't believe why. Let's see. So what I'm talking about is the importance of a piece of tissue paper in the land of Singapore. You must be thinking, what am I talking about? But listen to me. So in the culture of Singapore, what people generally do to indicate that they've reserved the place for eating is by putting a piece of tissue paper on top of the table. So what they really mean is that they have triumphed that part of Singapore for a limited period of time. In other words, that they have reserved the table. If some other person tries to remove that piece of paper or to throw it away, it is considered as a rude behavior. And in fact, actually when I was new to Singapore, I kind of did that, and that made an old lady stare at me, and that is when I realized that I had done something wrong, and that made me realize this part of the culture that is integrated within the Singaporean culture. And there's a word to this, and it's called choping. You definitely have to know this fact before entering Singapore. I really wish I knew this before coming here. I know it's pretty hilarious, but it's my way of life. Just chop chop. So now that you have decoded the meaning of the rhyme that I had said earlier in my introduction, I'm pretty sure you're well aware about the cultures of Singapore. So these are the few things that I wish that I knew before coming to Singapore, and now you know before your stay at Singapore. So hope to see you here soon. Don't forget to click on the thumbs up button, and do click on the subscribe button to get more videos from your favorite channel, TopsyTipsy. Till then, goodbye and see you soon.